Hello folks, welcome to the Wright Ave Report. My name is Monty Burris with the Trust Realty Group at Keller Williams Referred Urban. Today I want to talk a little bit about that sale at 229 Wright Avenue and try to put it into context of some of the other comparable sized lots and houses that have sold in the neighborhood. If I may refresh yourself with 229 Wright Avenue, this is a three-story detached house that has been beautifully renovated on a 35 by 132 foot lot. It had a private drive with a double car garage in the back, and like I say, it was a spectacular renovation. The house was listed for $2.375 million and sold in 3 days for $2.35 million. So what I did here is to do my research. I wanted to look at houses that sold in lots that were under 40 feet but bigger than 30 feet and sold for over, well, I picked a number of $1.4 million. And the reason I picked $1.4 million is because there sure is a manageable amount of houses that surpassed that number. In fact, there were only 4 up until this point in time. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the income properties because they always trade at a multiple to their earnings. 183 Westminster sold for $1.42 million, but it was a 5-unit house, so I'm removing that property. 297 Indian Road just sold for $1.403 million, but it was also a 5-unit house, so I'm going to remove that property. So we have 2 properties left. Sorry, we have 3 properties left. 192 Indian Road, which sold for $1.435 on a 30-foot lot with a mutual drive. 198 Joffrey, also a 30-foot lot, sold for $144. Okay, and that also had a mutual drive. And then the high water mark was 306 Sunnyside, which had a private drive on a 34-foot lot, which sold for $1.65 million. I know that property well, I sold it. So let's talk about 229 Wright Avenue relative to 306 Sunnyside. First of all, the sale happened on 306 Sunnyside 2 years ago, so you have to take that into context. But this is a 60% premium to that price, okay? Which obviously they put a lot of money into this house, and I don't doubt that it was worth every penny, but this really is a record-breaking sale on Wright Avenue. The next thing I wanted to do was compare it to properties on a little bit of a bigger lot and see how it compared. Okay, so what I did is I looked at lots that were 38 to 42 feet, trying to eliminate those big 50-foot mansions on High Park Boulevard and High Park Gardens. All right, and there's only 3 properties with that surpassed that $1.5 million mark on these 40-foot lots. Every one of these had a 40-foot lot. 34 Hewitt, 1.625, which was a gut job, but a much bigger house, a private drive, and a much deeper lot. 297 Indian Road, okay, which was a multiplex. We already addressed that one on a 40-foot lot. And 71 Indian Grove, which was the high water mark at $2.2 million. And that also had a private drive as well. That sold for $2.2. So here we have 229 Wright selling $150,000 over the bigger lot, okay, bigger house at 71 Indian Grove, which shows you folks that if you do a renovation, do it right because you're going to get your money back in the long run. For the Wright Ave Report, my name is Monty Burris. I'm your High Park Roncisville specialist. Stay warm, folks.